Other Victor Pross speaking, going for a little walk. Yeah, Victor Pross, anarchist artist. I guess that's my my jingle. All right. A lot of people will try to turn the moral tables on the anarchist by accusing him of all kinds of evils and nihilisms and insensitivities. And what they'll use as a tool to bash you over the head with are things like, well, what about the poor? What about the poor? You want to abolish the government? Yeah. Freegan, lunatic, fringe, extremist Jew. Oh, you're so bad, you're an anarchist. What do you want to do? You want to cancel people's welfare checks, have them widows and orphans dying on the street? You want to take away Medicare, socialized medicine? You're a pretty atrocious person. Ho ho! Maybe not in those exact words, but you get the idea of that they will use to turn the moral tables on you when presenting these ideas, and the whole purpose of that is to shut you down, to shut you up. Because once again, they know on a very deep level that what you're talking about when you present ideas, consistent, rational ideas on liberty, they know deep down that you're right. And basically, it's a defense mechanism, really, when they turn on you and use morality as a tool of intimidation, because they don't really want to hear what you have to say. If they're intellectually honest and curious, there might be a little you might ruffle some feathers, but they come around to listening to what you have to say. But I'm talking about that certain type of person who will just use everything in their arsenal to shut you down, to jeer you, to mock you. That's the type of person I'm talking about. So they'll use morality, as I say, as a tool of intimidation. And sometimes you can see certain individuals who've converted, put it that way, to anarchism, are intimidated. But I'm here to tell you, and that's the purpose of this video, is to beseech you to not be intimidated, and to remind you that morality is on your side. It's on your side. If your anarchism is based upon the non-aggression principle, you have to understand that the non-aggression principle is not some optional subjective ethic that where it's, well, that's your opinion, but I have my opinion, so we'll just go our separate ways, okay? No, it doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. Once you have to remember, you have to keep firm in your mind what you actually stand for. And what you stand for is the non-aggression principle. That it is wrong to initiate force. That it's wrong to initiate violence against people. Government is institutionalized violence. Never forget that. And bear in mind, keep in mind, as the center of your position is the non-aggression principle. It is the center of the ethical universe. Because once you remove the non-aggression principle, you have completely eradicated morality. Okay? You can have a lot of moral squabbles with people. Is it moral to have sex before marriage, and is that moral? Is it moral to abortion, and blah, 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 is morality subjective? Is it objective? Utilitarianism, and there's all types of cool little nifty academic debates on morality. But one thing that is that is axiomatic, is the fact that the non-aggression principle is the center of morality, because once you remove the non-aggression principle, there is no discussion about moral differences anymore. You've just eradicated the field. So there's nothing left to argue about. So you have to keep that in mind. You severed the spinal cord of morality. You've removed it. You've jettisoned it completely from the realm of civilized discourse and give and take of ideas and heated discussions and so forth. And you've returned to the law of the jungle in that sense. And brute force and violence, bloodshed. The morality is completely eradicated. So when you base your anarchism on the non-aggression principle, all these intimidating ways of turning